Be on it. What's the deal? It's your folks, Shaka. Wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. See, I was asked about this Felicia Johnson situation, and I wanted to go ahead and speak on it real quick. Folks wanted my opinion, and so let's just get started. You know, in my opinion, y'all, this woman might still be here today if it were not for some of the bad decisions that she made. Okay? You know, this is a backdrop for two major things. Okay? First, it's a good backdrop for what I was saying, which is the woman receives protection from society and many of her own chaotic decisions when she is with a top tier man. Okay? And she is ready to follow in his direction, you know, in his leadership. All right. The second thing is that men, we must have more important conversations with the women who are important to us, you know, and I'm not talking about the State of the Union address, you know, to all women, but I am speaking on the women who are a part of your micro communities and cultures. Ideally, you know, they mentioned that she had a father. And, you know, just considering how he was speaking earlier on, it was clear that this guy was not the best advisor to this woman himself. Okay. I'm not sure if he was there to raise her or whatever, but if he was, you know, seemed like he kind of dropped the ball when you consider the decisions that she made. But, you know, they try to deflect the public from focusing on a lot of those things, though, by way of how they are sharing this story today. See, what they are leaving out is that this woman, she came all the way from Los Angeles to Houston to become a stripper at a Houston strip club. Now, when she got there, for some reason it did not work out. And basically what happened in the original story is that she left the strip club with the guy that night. Okay, and from there she was just kind of missing. Now in the new story, they tell you that they don't tell you that it was a strip club. They just tell you that she went to a club, and they don't tell you that she left with anybody. They tell you that she kind of got to her hotel or something like that, and she met this guy on Snapchat, and they kind of linked up from there. But when you look at this guy, okay, his mugshot, he looks like the type of guy that, you know what I'm saying, she met at the strip club. All right. Now, when she left with this guy in this strange land that she's not from, she decided that it was smart to try to go and make about $500 without proper representation. And the real ones know what I mean. You know, when a woman decides to get into that type of illegal activity, it is extremely dangerous to go into the game without proper representation on your side. Y'all know, if y'all can remember, there was another woman down in Texas who tried to play the game this way with some Hispanic guy, and he had ended up murdering her. Okay. And so, but she decided to do this. Okay. Got into this illegal activity, and she never came back. Now, they leave all of these details out to keep the public from having the real conversations. But, you know, just speaking to the men out here, as men, whether the women who are around you and are important to you know it or not, you are expected to be able to see through the bullshit for the most part. Because the media ain't nothing but chaos promotion. But, you know, man, if you got women that are special to you in your life, you got to be able to look at this nonsense, properly be following a lot of these stories, and be able to break it down to the community of women so that your community as a whole can benefit from it. Okay? Because like I said, in my opinion, man, the woman has the best chance of receiving protection from this society and some of her thoughts when she is with a top tier man. And I believe that if this woman was in that situation, she would still be here today. Okay? Brothers, this is where you are going to receive most of your value. Okay? There are various reasons why, including situations like this. But man, having the proper wisdom and direction okay, for the woman to follow, should she choose to be down with you, is the most valuable thing you can give to a woman today, bro. Okay, we see these stories all the time. I report on a few of these stories all the time as to the reason why that is the most valuable thing you can give to the woman, man. You know, situations like this and how they are fed to the public contributes greatly to women losing their lives, man, by betting their lives on the fact that they are women and they should be able to do whatever and face no consequences behind it. Because y'all know, when I got the new news, I called it on Facebook, and you did have some so-called black women speaking common sense, basically saying, you know, why would she leave with a man like this? And she ain't know him. She didn't know him at all. And you got some women coming out saying, well, she should be able to leave with whoever and do whatever she want and not lose her life behind it. But that's not how reality works. But the reason why women like this woman would say such a goofy thing is because she's trained to believe that that is the case, okay? By way of how they're doing things, like how they have misinformed us with this story, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, y'all. Y'all comment below, like this information, hit the sub button and the bell. We dropping shit y'all like. It's your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I'm out. It's 300.